to overshare, and it's the bread and butter of my whole life. So, and I haven't overshared since lunchtime. So I have never given anyone my poo, but I have shit the bed. Very watery. I was in the afterglow. This is not part of my set. I was in the afterglow of food poisoning, and my boyfriend had left the bed, like to go downstairs to get something. So I saw my opportunity to maybe just let out a little relieving fart. Really risky thing to do when you have food poisoning or have just had it. So literally, as he was walking back in the room, I shit myself, and I looked at him like, he was like, "Oh, did you just shit yourself?" I was like, I did. Anyway, so now for my material. Did that reset everyone? So on the way here, I was listening to Elton John and George Michael's chart topper, "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me." And I thought, for a song about incest, that really reached a high level of commercial and mainstream success. But speaking of incest, I met my boyfriend's mother for the boyfriend's mother for the first time the other day. It was cool. She, we got on well. She seemed really nice, but there was this slight air of, "Elle, I wanted to be the one to fuck my son." Oh, indeed. But yeah, so she was really impressed though when I told her that I've been doing dry January. I'm still doing it. It's a load of fucking bullshit. I am so depressed. But I've said I'm going to do it. I don't know why I do it to myself though. Like, January is already a very depressing month. It's very long. It gets dark as shit by about 4 p.m. Who here has suffered or knows about that thing, SAD? SAD? Yeah. Woo! My ex-boyfriend suffered with that really badly. Seasonally affected dick. Yeah. His actually hit him hardest. Is this off? I think it's off. Fuck it. His hit him hardest in the summer months.
We've broken it, sorry.
You don't need to hear this shit anyway. But his hit him hardest in the summer months, whereby all of a sudden his penis was not at all picky about who it ended up inside. He also suffered with this other condition. It's not such a rare one, I find it. I like to call it, I call it strugglingus. He really didn't give a hoot about foreplay, but I did try and educate him. I took him on a date to a water park, but I secretly instructed all the staff at Slip and Slide to turn off the water supply. So it wasn't until he was halfway down the biggest slide, screaming in pain with third-degree chafing burns, that I called down, "Now do you see why it's important, sweetheart?" That's called Dry for January. So I like to get a bit creative with my sex education methods. For example, I recently tried my hand at writing. I rewrote the book 50 Shades of Grey, but I tweaked it a little bit to appeal to my own fantasy. I called my version One Shade of Grey, and in my version she says no thank you, and he respects that, and that's the end actually. It's a light read, and I'll be honest, it didn't take me very long to write. I do really miss drinking though. Is anyone else doing dry January here? Fucking hell. I'm doing it because I'm very disciplined, and but yes, alcohol is very much the wonder bra that my personality so benefits from. But another reason I'm doing it is actually in solidarity with my friend. She's pregnant, and she's literally about to pop. So at the weekend she's going to be having a baby shower, and she asked me if I could come up with a gender reveal game for her event, and I was like, okay, gender reveal game, okay. How about this? Take a piggy bank, shake it upside down. If £1 comes out, you're having a boy, but if 85p comes out, it's a girl. She said, take that, Nico. And I'm kidding. But she said that if she does have a girl, she would like to name her Jean in remembrance of her late mother, which I think is really sweet. I was like, that's a good idea. So she never forgets her. And I was like, I think if I had a girl, I would name her Morning After Pill for a similar purpose. Speaking of the morning after pill, I went to go get one the other day because at 27 years of age, I'm in control of my life. I was making my purchase in Boots, and the woman behind the counter looked at me and she was like, did the condom break? And I was like, funny is I think it's like taking a bath with socks on. But what I hate more, let's be sensible, is the idea of getting pregnant anytime soon. Because guys, I'm really not ready for kids. I can't afford kids. And in fact, when I opened a recent bank statement, it told me that I can only afford to swallow kids. Thank you very much.